Hi, Kevin Culp here at Supermicro. Today we're going to look at a use case around lifecycle management of a cooling tower. It's important to note that our founder and CEO Charles Liang has started a green IT initiative back 30 plus years ago where we evolved into a component-based company to a building block chassis company where we built servers to basically a rack plug and play, rack scale design architecture, now to basically a total solution provider for turnkey solutions for liquid cooled data centers. Today I'm going to provide you with lifecycle management. Super excited to show you what we've been working on providing that lifecycle management for cooling towers. In the previous video we focused at the rack level for direct to chip, and now we're evolving into really providing lifecycle management for the cooling tower. So you'll see here our liquid cooling console shows a front view of a specific tower. And you can see here all the physical asset information that is collected from the cooling tower. And then you'll see on the top here all the various sensor data. There's approximately 30 sensor data that we're pulling from the liquid cooling tower itself. We'll continue to add additional sensors moving forward in subsequent features or releases of SuperCloud Composer. But today we have 30 sensors ready to be deployed, ready to go to market for a complete turnkey lifecycle management for liquid cooled data centers. So we have also the sensor reading information showing you the operational status of how the tower is performing. Various operational gates that we're actually harvesting and providing. And you can see here on the right showing you the update time on the last interval where we pulled this metadata specifically from the controller that exists on the tower itself. So things like airspeed, spraying, facility, all of these different sensor values will be documented in our documentation. Don't want to bore you with going through each one of them, but we have a detailed definitions and documentation to indicate each one of these sensors and the significance of those sensors and why you want to take a look at them. So that's on the sensor reading information, and now we're going to drill into basically the graphing and charting. On the right hand side you can see here where we can do some historical trending, where you can look back in time to take a look at the data points by clicking here. Provides you a nifty kind of calendar where you can look at various different intervals that you can pull as far as metadata is pulled from the tower itself. And then things that are showing such as fan VFD speed, fan power, air temperature, and relative humidity. By scrolling to the left and right, you see the delta values for each of these, indicating inlet air temperature, outlet air temperature itself, relative humidity. This particular tower that we're pulling sensor data is across the Pacific Ocean, so it's very humid in Taiwan, and you can see these are real delta values that we're basically pulling from the tower itself. Let's click down to the next one on the side card, which is spraying. In spraying, pump operation and basin level sensor, spraying pump power, pump outlet pressure, makeup water, spraying water flow rate, spraying water temperature, and so on and so forth. So all of those, if you use your wheel to expand it, you can expand them if you like, and then you can pull them back in. So you can pull them out and then also pull them back in, and all I'm doing is basically taking the mouse wheel and basically moving it from up and down, which will give you the ability to pull data out and pull it in. So very nifty feature that we've built into our platform. By the way, this is available to all our graphs that are part of SuperCloud Composer as far as charting is concerned. So scrolling back up here, I wanted to just basically talk about the basement level sensor. So we have a float sensor inside the tower, and that is basically regulating the amount of water that's inside the tower. So we don't want to have a situation where the tower overflows. Remember, we're pumping city water into this particular tower. And so the sensor is basically reading the flow that's inside the tower so that we don't overflow the tower. So that would be a bad situation if we overflowed the tower and all of that water basically pushed back into the data center and flooded the data center. That would be a bad situation. So we have this sensor that we are basically looking at, and we'll talk about the use cases around alert management in the next particular video, where we'll provide you alert management of trigger policies that you can take a look at rack level, and we'll have the next release out to be able to alert against the tower itself, or the cooling tower itself. So let's go down to the next one, which is facility. Facility pumps, facility VFD power and speed, facility water temperature, facility water pressure. They're all there. Facility water flow rate. These values are all available to you and being charted in real time by, again, clicking on the one that you want to take a look at. You see that the additional one beside it goes into the background, and the outlet facility water temperature goes into the foreground. So we have the same kind of universal kind of features that we've built in across all of our charts and graphs within SuperCloud Composer. So calculated data such as dew point, we can set the value and look at the dew point across multiple particular data points within the platform. We can look at heat load, total power, PUE, WE. All of those values are there so that you can monitor and manage the life cycle management of the cooling tower itself. And then we show operational mode information for fan VFD status, operation modes, spraying pump status, facility pump status, and the control module itself if there was any type of error. So again, you know, we as Supermicro are driving the AI revolution. We're building out a total solution play here for a turnkey solution for liquid-cooled data centers. Next time, we'll take a look at alert management, taking a look at how do we perform lifecycle management for a server that's inside a liquid-cooled rack, being able to pull GPU performance metrics. All of that is available in the next coming videos. Again, super excited to show you what we've been working on for our liquid cooled tower. It's live, ready to go, ready to deploy within your data center. Thanks for joining. We'll look forward to reaching out to you next time. Thanks again.